Hello Earth signs, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Welcome back to my channel, everyone. Thank you so much for being here with me today. We will be looking at your current energy, okay, and looking at your love situation, sussing out what's going on around you and in between yourself and your person. So I'll be using a couple of decks. If you enjoy this content, please feel free to drop a like and also to subscribe to the channel, maybe even sign up to membership to get extended readings and access to bonus vids. Otherwise, let's lay out some cards here. Let's lay out an overall energy card for you, Earth signs, and see what's coming up here. What is the overall energy for Earth signs? Okay, we've got the Empress. This is pretty powerful, and I feel like you're in some sort of growth stage in your love relationships. Now, this also speaks of a very powerful attraction. So I'm sensing you're either attracting or re-attracting a love, a past love, a future love. This is like that romance slash courtship phase that's coming up strongly around you. I also get like there's a major relationship status change. So some of you are going public, you're becoming exclusive or sharing your status with the world, but your status in your relationship is changing in a massive way here with that Empress. She's a very earth-like energy to me, so I feel like this is reflective of your energy. Some people see her as a sun sign, so it could be involving an earth or a sun sign, but this is strong like growth and fertility and pregnancy. But it could also be around like this productive stage in a relationship here. So a lot of key events and happenings that will take place here are somehow going to be really productive towards your relationship. So it's going to move you forward. So that's always good to see, right? We like when people grow and change, and I feel you're going to see a lot of that during this time. Ten of Wands tells me it hasn't been an easy road, okay? It hasn't been an easy task to get you where you are in a relationship or where you are in your love life. I feel like there's been a lot of demands placed on this relationship, and I feel like that needs to stop to let the growth happen. Okay, the Dark Horse is coming up, so I feel like Earth signs, what's going on here? It's like you underestimated a person or an energy, and now you're feeling the extent of that. Okay, we do have that fire energy that has come up with the Sun card, so I feel like something's dawning on you, and this Sun card is telling me that things are changing, things are coming to light, things are being exposed for what they are. You know, and that's pretty powerful in itself. I feel like someone's trying to show you a side to them that you weren't aware of before. There may be an epiphany or a surprise coming in with that Four of Cups, so emotionally you might be a little bit taken aback, but I think for the most part it's a sudden change. I do feel like these shadows, so I want to say things, it could be like secretive behavior, or like someone that was sort of in the shadows wants to come up, wants to come forward, you know, maybe they're ready to be open and honest. They're ready to reveal a situation here to you that maybe you weren't sure of. And in essence, they're coming up with this energy of they want to come out of the shadows here. But like I feel like it is positive. I do feel, I want to say, because the Empress brings that status change, Earth signs, I wonder if someone's doing something that's not part of the status that you're in. For example, if you're in a stage of like seeing someone and you guys like officially like say to each other, okay, we're seeing each other, or you tell other people about this person and you're like, all right, well, we're seeing each other, we're in this early talking stage, it's like someone or you might be doing something that's not part of that seeing or talking to each other stage. Like you might be talking to other people, you might still be meeting up with an ex. There's something going on in the shadows, so maybe going on in secret, and it doesn't really match up with that Empress energy. That's why I'm a little bit confused, because it's like you're an item, or you're together, you're married, you're engaged, you're about to have a baby or whatever, and then all of a sudden it's like someone does something that is not part of what your status entails, and it's kind of disappointing, but I feel for the most part it's going to shed some light. It could be an opportunity to have that talk. Okay, it could sort of propel things faster. With that Knight of Swords, it could propel things faster into having that talk, and going, okay, this is where we are, let's shine light on our situation here. You know, I was upset when you did this, or, you know, why did you go ahead and do that? Like, I feel like you're chasing up an issue of something that needs to be discussed, and it's somehow in relation to your to where you are and where you stand in a relationship. It's something you need to discuss and go through, and it's somehow relating back to status. I keep getting status because that Empress is all about status, right? And it could be something you need to discuss, like, okay, well, you know, I want you to earn more money, or I don't want you to see other people, or I want us to be exclusive, or I want us to move in together. You know, it's not a minor thing. It's pretty big, and I feel like it's a conversation that does need to happen. Earth signs, if this is you as the Empress, King of Wands is like, there may be this fire figure that you feel like they've turned their back on you. So you feel like they've turned their back on you, on the relationship. And it's almost like it's going to bring out that inner child in you. So you may have like a super, super impulsive reaction to this. Or you may even surprise yourself and be like, why am I reacting this way? You know, why am I, you know, and like children can resort to like banging and screaming and kicking and tantruming, and this isn't good, and why are you doing this? And, you know, it's impulsive. So try to sort of bring yourself into center when you find out whatever this is. But again, overall, I feel like it's a positive development, or it's a blessing. In hindsight, it's a blessing in disguise. It's something that you needed to find out sooner rather than later. Again, it's not all bad, because if it is something that's done and you can have this sit-down conversation, and then after that sit-down conversation, you may find that's where the relationship status changes. So it's sort of one thing leads to another here, Earth signs, and it's not all bad, okay? It's not all, you know, these bad revelations. There could be a lot of good things that come from this to help further your connection along. But really interesting read. I'll leave it there. So thank you again for watching, everyone. And I'm sure we'll be in touch again very soon. So thank you, and bye for now.